December 1959. Mary arrived in Bahrain to take up a job teaching at the Awali School for the Bahrain Petroleum Company. It fell to me to look after Mary her first evening and to help her settle in.
I thought he was a gentleman. Then I found out he wasn't.
We married 9 months later. Mary encouraged me in buying the boat that I bought in 1987 because she thought it would make me a bit less of a workaholic. Sailing had been my main hobby. After I'd retired, Mary announced that she didn't like sailing, but she knew that I had always wanted to sail, and why didn't I take the boat that we were then on and go and sail it around the world and then get it out of my system. It took 9 years. Went back home to live with Mary, and it just didn't work out.
His ideas of marriage was quite different from mine, because I needed a husband who would stay at home most of the time.
And so we decided that we'd separate. We put in a clause saying that if either of us had severe need of help from the other, that the other, if at all possible, would rally around. But this clause was knocked out of the divorce agreement. There was this family friend. She said, by the way, do you know that Mary's had a stroke, is in hospital and is in a very bad way? So I packed some gear and drove down. Mary was looking so ill that I hadn't even recognised her. The duty nurse came and said she's very poorly. And I said, will Mary last the night? And the nurse looked a bit embarrassed and said, we hope so.
I was out for the camp for 2 days, and it was the third day came, and Paul came. It was the first time I opened my eyes, and I recognised him, and that's when I realised that I really did mean something to him, and he meant something to me.
I was there for 2 months, day and night.
I needed somebody to treat me correctly as a person, not as a sick person, and that's what he's done. I certainly turned a leaf.
To be able to get Mary the physio that I thought would be useful for her, one had to fight for it and keep on nagging and so on. They thought Mary had plateaued. I said, well, you don't know Mary. She's a very spirited lady, and she's decided she's going to get better.
With Paul's help and my determination, I'm getting there.
In terms of mobility, she progressed to walking with a physio on either arm, then crutches, then a four-wheeled walker, and now she walks completely unaided inside the boat and inside the flat. In terms of speech, she's still got some way to go. She's within hailing distance of being able to live independently again. Our objective now is to move from living with me into our own flat, and hopefully this time we'll stay friends.
We have now got to the point where we are closer in every way than we have been before. Without him, I don't think I'd be alive. I don't think I'd be alive. I'm very thankful.